It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New England. It's the Colts and the Pats, next on Madden Football.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference? Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers.
He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Complete out to the right.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. They get him on his first throw in this conference championship. That's Justin Simmons. And the Colts bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Vacates quickly left side. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field, so it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
May now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with May. That's cut beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Into the hands of Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Blown back gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's May to the air. And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding, offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. May now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 21. Catch made by Mitchell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Neither side separating much so. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 38. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots are going to take over after the return is stopped at the 45. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Colts ready to take the field. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, come on. Go.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Ready? Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some air under this one, deep drop. He's got it inside the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gets up the edge to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down. They give it to him again. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots pushing for points. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Made a throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Here we go, set.
They'll run for this. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
On the Watch out.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, Richardson. The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by... The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has it at the 11. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
Back to the air, it's May. That one's caught along the left sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throw complete to Williams. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Set. Go.
To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're now halfway through deciding who's going to rep the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these 2 clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Set.
May now from the gun. Pitts brings it in. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down throw for May. Setting up the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Richardson now. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he gets him around 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Got it. Ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready?
From the 38. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Taylor. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He'll take this at the 10. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May trying again here on second. Gets everything he has under this throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
May now on third down. He's trying to go deep again. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Justin Simmons. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Option give to Taylor. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All right, all set up now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor now up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll come to the line here. Second and 9.
Get it.
Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready up.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Colts.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going
Ready.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Ready. Set.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal, Indianapolis.
Come on. Come on. Set.
Here's Richardson. Oh, he lost the football! Scooped up by the Patriots!
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
To the air on first down, May. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready?
A run here with Taylor. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready? Track, 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 track. Chop.
Trying to get it with the option here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And he at least gets him some positive yardage, but just a small gain to the 24. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going play action, May. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The Colts offense set to head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Alert, hey.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes could turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go!
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Here we go, check. Ready.
Here he is to throw. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Taylor. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's a give to Taylor. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Check.
Now a run with Taylor. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Running right, this is Taylor. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets in. No time remaining. They win another touchdown. They're going to play for the Super Bowl. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they